Hello, tarot viewers. Welcome to our Timeless Tarot to Go. Okay. Um, Today we will be reading for our fire signs, Aries, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. For Tarot to Go, at this time, we will be reading for Aries. Okay. Now, Aries, if you just watch our Good Morning Tarot for today, we predicted the possibility of rain. Well, it is now raining. At least in this part of the world, it is raining. The only difference is that luckily, there are no frozen rain. Okay, no pellets of hail. Just the Spanish would call it shidimidi or calabobo. They call it. It's they call it calabobo because it's when it's raining and it's not very strong. Oftentimes we would tell ourselves, it will not get me wet because it's too minimal. Okay, it's too minimal to get me wet. So you go out and go for a walk even if it's a little bit raining. And then after a certain period of time, you find yourself already completely wet because the small droplets accumulate and later on you become wet already. So it's like, yeah, you make an unwise decision and you say, oh, I will not get wet. So it's like, that's why they call it calabobo. Anyway, that is where when I was in that part of Spain, that is one of the terms that my colleagues would usually, or conference would usually tell me, and it's a fun word for us. Okay, and at the same time, no. So right now, let us try to take a short break from your busy schedule. No, I'm also trying to squeeze my time right now, but it's good to have some tarot reading in between. It's like refreshing ourselves so that we'll have the inspiration to continue on facing the day. Okay, now let's go. Let's now go, Aries. Let's try to see what is your main energy for today. Mm. Okay, for our main energy for today, we have, wow, you have the cup overflowing, the Ace of Cups. And wow, this is a very elegant cup. So I think if ever you're going to receive a gift from the divine right now, it's something elegant. Maybe the packaging will be quite elegant, or the way it will be delivered by the universe is quite elegant, but it will make your heart overflow. Uh, it will make you happy. Okay. And I think that happiness will overflow also to the people around you. They will also be happy. So it will be something that will make you happy and the people around you happy. And it will remind you to be thankful to the divine. So don't forget to say thank you. When you say thank you, it gives us a positive outlook for the day or for the moment because we realize that we are loved. Okay. Wow. Okay, for some of you, it can be a new relationship or a deepening of an old relationship. It can be also. We have here the lovers. And I think, again, there is that spirit of gratefulness to the divine and the universe. Okay. You see them, the angels watching over the relationship. And it is something that is, when you look at the picture, it's quite intimate. So, if it is an old relationship, there will be a deeper intimacy in the relationship. If it is something new, then it will be a very romantic one. Okay. Uh, Always remember when you reach out to somebody, let it be always so that you want them to share in your joy. Okay. And don't it's there is an opportunity. Every relationship is an opportunity for you to give and to experience unconditional love. So that's always that generosity to just share love, and you give the person the freedom to come and go in your life. When the relationship is that way, what you will notice is, instead of them feeling constrained in the relationship, they find themselves drawn towards the relationship. So I feel this one has a potential for unconditional love. You see, one energy is carrying the other energy, and the other energy is cooperating. So it's a it's a quite for me it's a symbolism of two people agreeing. Now, agreement doesn't have to be always saying yes to each other. No, part of the agreeing is agreeing to disagree. Okay, it means that if you disagree with each other's opinion, you respect that disagreement. Okay, yeah. So, and then we have here. Okay, we have here the um, number four of pentacles. Four of pentacles. Now, usually the four of pentacles shows us a certain um, financial constraint, no? But it seems that no, it's not that way. You see here, all the four pentacles are interconnected. So I think when four things are interconnected, usually they show stability. So even if you have, for some of you, even if you have some limited funds right now, it doesn't mean that you're not stable. I think you remain stable. You might not be very, you might not have a lot of funds, but the fund is enough to make you feel stable. Just as this one, you see, the person seems confident even if he has only four pentacles, and you see, two pentacles are supported by pillars. So in a certain sense, yeah, there is a sense of stability. At the same time, the word minimalism, yeah, you're just happy with just having what is necessary. Yeah, minimalism. Okay, so somehow the spirit of minimalism is also here. Okay, so you look at it, beautiful relationship, overflowing, relationship with the divine, relationship with people, and relationship with money, wealth. Uh, you're happy just having sufficient. You don't want, you don't, you don't require too much things, no? And maybe the reason behind it is because you are on fire. We have here the Princess of Wands, and this person is really on fire. I mean, uh, it makes me think of, yeah, being when you are during the time when people are being burnt in the stake because they have a certain knowledge that that is not common, something that is not accepted by the common contemporary. When you have extraordinary gifts, they burn you in the stake. It's the same in this real time. No, they don't really burn you physically in the stake, but when you are a person who is on fire, a person who has a certain gift to give to the universe, uh, there will be people who will always be envious. There will be people who will sort of burn you. Accept it as part of life. So now that you are on fire, always remember, you just continue on setting the world ablaze. Continue to setting hearts on fire. Uh, don't be fazed by people who try to stop you, people who uh, try to be envy, or people who might become envious of you, people who might be saying negative things against you. No, uh, actually, when it's good when people say negative things about us, because we get to listen to them, and maybe they might have some point of view that can help us improve even more. Okay, so right now you are on fire. Things are going well, no, Aries? When you look at it, everything is going well, and a chapter is closing. A painful one. A chapter has just closed. Take care of your back. Maybe if you have back pains, do some stretching exercise, maybe some yoga. Uh, Something about the sea. You don't have to to physically go to the sea, but maybe a scenery. You can place a picture of the sea, or maybe put it in your desktop. Something about the sea that is very soothing at this moment in your time, in your life. Okay. Uh, yeah, a chapter is closing. Well, the reason, maybe that's the reason why you are receiving a new gift right now, because the chapter they just closed. Okay. Oftentimes, when something closes, it's painful. Okay. Tower moment. It's something that was caused by the universe. Okay, take it as it resonates with you. You just had the tower moment, and I think it was the universe who initiated it. Well, it's always for our own good. You just try to see the reason behind it. Or sometimes it's not easy to understand. Oh, why did this happen to me? No, sometimes we go into despair, and we sometimes blame even the universe. But there's a reason for it, and usually we understand it a little later, when we already have uh, transferred to the next chapter. When we have already crossed over to the next chapter and we find a stability again, because tower moments cause instability, and in that moment of stability, in instability, sometimes we complain to the universe. It's okay, the universe understands. uh, they will continue to love us. Okay, uh, it's for our own good. So yeah, accept the tower moment, accept the closing of the chapter, and receive the gift that the universe is giving you right now. It can be a new relationship. Minimalism. Uh, there are two ways you can look at financial constraints. You can look at it as an opportunity to set yourself free from so many things to worry about. You know, when you have many money, you have so many things to think of. I want to buy this, I want to buy that. Okay, so many things to consider. But if you have limited funds, then you can say, okay, what can I buy with these limited funds? And then you just have a list and then you do it. Less stress, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Again, here, you see here, a person on fire. It can be another person who mirrors you, because it can be that this is your energy, a feminine energy on fire, and then the masculine energy is that person, because we have here the lover card that is also on fire, somebody who mirrors you, who's coming in a hurry. Okay, it can be the other way around also. This can be the other person that is coming to your life, very elegantly walking towards into your life, and you are responding like a knight. Okay, gallantly responding, gallantly meeting this energy. Okay, so take it as it resonates with you. Definitely, when there's a tower moment, a closing of chapter, there's another cycle of transformation for you. Okay, so this one can also symbolize transformation. Transformation is not a one-way thing. It's a cycle. You undergo transformation, then you find rest, you encounter a new trial, then there is a closing of a chapter, tower moment, and then another transformation. Now, the beautiful thing about it is, as you go through all these stages, you are on fire. And somebody is coming to your way who is sort of like a kindred spirit who is also on fire, like you. Okay. So right now, this is one of those cycles. Now, when you are closing a new chapter and beginning a new one, you find consolation in work. Okay. Especially when the closing of the chapter was a painful one. Oftentimes, we find consolation on work. So this is the best time for you to check your bucket list. Maybe there is something that you can do there that can help nurture you at this time of transition. Okay. Something that you wanted to do but you were not able to do in the previous chapter, maybe you can start doing it now that you are in a transition period. Okay, communications are very active right now. Usually it's like that with the transition. The old energies realize that they missed you, and that they finally realize your value in their life, so they are trying to communicate with you. At the same time, the universe is busily communicating with you, giving you new instructions for your new mission. Okay, the new mission is the new chapter that you are opening. And also some energies for you, not try to take it if it resonates, some energies who realize that finally he or she is free. Okay, then they start communicating. It's an opportunity to finally get to know this person. Okay. Again, normal. In the transition period, we tend to go to the hermit mode, especially when you receive a new gift from the universe, because you want to spend time with the universe to learn this new gift that you received. At the same time, also, you try to learn the lessons that you might have received from the previous experience, the chapter that has just closed, and then also maybe planning ahead for the new chapter that is opening. So yeah, hermit mode. It's good to have this also as part of our life. Maybe this is, you're becoming more of a hermit lately, no? The hermit, uh, it's good to be a hermit, but not a hermit for the rest of your life. Although being a hermit doesn't prevent you from being in touch with the world. Oftentimes, you are able to embrace the world more when you are in a contemplative mode. Oh, there are a lot of explosion outside. Okay, so uh, oftentimes this is a cycle. Also, there will be moments wherein you're more of a hermit mode, and then you will be in active mode again, and then hermit mode, active mode, as you slowly go deeper and deeper in your personal journey. So yeah, we have here the Three of Wands. Yes, a chapter truly is opening, and you are ready to face it. Your energy right now is your work. You are you have taken on the working clothes. So I feel you are positive and ready. You have a positive energy, an energy that is on fire, and you are ready to face this new chapter. Actually, you started working on it, and that's good. So Aries, I think your reading is quite good today. Yeah. So learn the lessons that are being given to you by the chapter that is closed, and open yourself up to the new chapter before you. Okay, let's end the reading with some oracle cards. I hear bells in the distance. It, yeah, I don't know if there's a wedding. The lovers. Okay. Soulmate. Okay, yeah. It seems like yes, love is in the air. Okay, you see here the lovers, two people, two energies on fire, and now we have the card of the soulmate. The relationship is a match made in heaven. Okay, so make the best of this new relationship. When a soulmate comes, it leads us to learn new things in life. There's a reason why you are going to meet your soulmate in this lifetime. There's a lesson that both of you has to learn, and you can learn from each other. Now, yeah, there might be trials along the way. It's one of, if there are trials, then maybe it's part of the contract that both of you have accepted when you chose to live in this lifetime. Okay, angel numbers. Okay, be aware of synchronicities, especially in numbers. Yeah, a new chapter is opening, and you are receiving a lot of instruction with the Eight of Wands here from the universe. So be aware of angel numbers. Okay. Number six seems to be coming into my mind right now. According to the angel number here, six is the number of balance and harmony. Okay, yeah. I think you are right now achieving a certain balance, certain harmony in your life. And often means that things are about to get hectic. Okay, well, the new chapter is opening. Yeah, this go well. That's good. You will be busy. Yeah, we have here the the we have here the three of pentacles. No, yeah, you're going to be busy, and that's good. It will, yeah, facilitate the transition period. It says here, pay attention to the signs. Your angels are trying to deliver a message. Yes, many messages coming. Okay, so Aries, this is a general reading. Take what resonates with you. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again in our next videos. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.